Hey everyone, how's it going? Seems like it's been a long time since I've made a video down here in my basement. I've been very busy lately. Those of you that have been paying attention will know that I am preparing myself for a big move. Currently I live in New York State, and I'm actually moving out of state. I'm moving down to Maryland. So that's what all these boxes are over here for. In fact, the whole basement's pretty much, we're getting there. There's a lot left to do, but by the end of this month, or early December, we'll be in a new location on Maryland's Delmarva Peninsula. So it's exciting, it's daunting, a little terrifying, but it's going to be a great change, and you guys are going to love it. You know, I'm going to have, especially the herping videos, I think are going to be a lot better. Just because the diversity of herps that you can find down there is far superior to that here in New York. But yeah, I thought I should update you on what's going on down here. A few changes. I did go to a reptile show the other day, so I thought you might want to see what I picked up from there. I'm not trying to pick up any animals. Actually, I've gotten rid of a few. Over there is where the horned dragon Ymir used to sit, and I actually found him another home. And the box is over there. As you can see, there's no more fish. I used to have, my last fish was over there, and that was really bittersweet getting rid of him. I've had fish for about 15 years, maybe more. Didn't think any of them would survive the move down to Maryland, so I rehomed them all. So this is the first time I've been fishless in 15 years. And fish are kind of, fish are kind of my gateway into the reptiles. I started keeping fish very seriously back in the day. If you go back to videos from like 9 years ago, I have a few fish videos on there. Native fish and cichlids and things like that. I was really into it. And I would like to have fish again someday, but it's going to have to wait till after I'm settled, moved in and settled. So we'll walk around and see what some of the critters are doing while I talk. There's Reptile and Russell over there. Yeah, so there was an expo on Saturday in Rochester, and naturally I went. Plan was not to get any animals, just supplies, and we did very good. We did a very good job of that. We did bring home a couple animals. I mean, it's kind of unavoidable. But look at these two. What are they doing? She's gonna plow right through them. Raquel's like a bulldozer. She just, if he's in her way, he just pushes her. She just pushes him aside. When we get to Maryland, I want to do bigger outdoor enclosures for all my torts. Anyway, getting off track. So yeah, I got a lot of supplies, feeder insects that'll hopefully get me through until the move, frozen mice, things like that. But we did win. Actually, my wife won this nifty cage through as a door prize. I don't know who I'm going to put in it yet. I'm thinking it's PVC. It's a good size. But I'm thinking maybe the ball python or something like that. I have 2 ball pythons already. But I don't know, I even thought maybe the cane toads or something. But I suppose I should let my wife pick, since she technically did win it. She's over at the raffle, and I just wanted to get into the expo, and I'm like, ugh, I really gotta take time to do this raffle. We never win these things. And then a few minutes later, she got called that she won. So, there you go. Fill out the raffles, guys. You never know. But yeah, so I'm pretty well stocked on crickets, superworms, and mice, and light bulbs. I bought a lot of light bulbs. Sitting over there. But we did come home with a couple animals, and that's what you guys really want to see. And first off, we'll come over here. I got her soaking. This is a little female Russian tortoise. I've been looking for more females, as you saw over there. I have Raquel and Russell, one male, one female. It's better to have more females per male. So it kind of helps disperse the aggression, I guess. I've never bred tortoises before, but I really want to breed the Russian tortoises. There's not a lot of them being bred in captivity, it seems. Most of them are imported from the wild. So I feel like there's a niche there that I could fulfill. So yeah, I'm gonna try to try to breed these Russian torts and see how that goes. So that's the new one. That's the little one right there. I'm giving her a soak. This is the first soak I've given her since I got her. And my brother-in-law actually bought her for me as an early Christmas gift. I told him not to do it, you know, save his money, but he was with us and he was insistent. So for me, you know, it's a free tortoise. And I'll let her finish soaking. You know, I just want to soak them when, you know, shortly after you get them. Make sure they're well hydrated. She seems okay. And then the other one I got is up in here. This is something I've been wanting for a long time. And I'll give you a second to try to figure out what it is. Yep, so that is a baby blood python, a red blood python. What I did was I got a partial trade for her with my baby day geckos. So they dropped a big chunk of the price off of her, which was nice. Otherwise I wasn't going to come home with anything. Except for maybe a hognose. I was looking for a hognose to replace Seamus, who recently died. But I didn't find one in the price range. I didn't want, you know, I just don't want the morphs, you know, guys. They're really expensive and it's just a paint job in the end. I kind of prefer how they look in the wild, like the natural coloration. And so this is a red blood python. This is how she would appear in the wild. She's not a morph. And she seems to be doing pretty good. I just got her in this little thing to help hold in some of the humidity that they like and make her feel secure. But she might actually end up in this big cage. And she's up here. She's just got a heat mat, but it's got a little thermostat up there. You see a little probe sticking out there. So she's all set. And actually, I got her on Saturday, and she ate on Sunday. So she ate yesterday. That was pretty cool. I'm always a little worried for the first feeding. There's Steven. That looks so uncomfortable, Steven. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, so that's it for animals. Just the blood python, the tortoise, and oh, you know, that's not it. That's not it, guys. I got something else. But I didn't get these at a show. I've actually had these a while now. I got these on one of my herping trips. These are millipedes. And I can't remember the exact species, but they're native. I collected them myself. And you can see them right there in that pile of shit pellets. Yeah, they need to get cleaned. I'm probably going to give them something bigger too. I got 5 of them in there. Yeah, check those out. They're pretty cool. And when I collected them, I only had my camera bag with me, so I put them in a pocket on my camera bag, which is just terrible. And when I fished them out of there, they're just like, they have this noxious, foul-smelling secretion that they emit. And that got all over my hands and camera bag, and that stuff smells strong. And it's like a chemical smell, like a nail polish remover or something. It's really strange. So yeah, I got the millipedes now. And they're fun to watch. I'll do a better video on them another day. But yeah, there's Namira. She's all curled up there, resting. There's Paquita in her favorite spot. Let's see, what else can we take a look at? There's Bertha. Getting some sunshine. But yeah, so going back to my channel update here. So I don't know how many videos you'll see within the next few weeks, because the move is going to take up a lot of my time, a lot of packing and things like that. Herping's pretty much over here in New York, guys. We're supposed to get snow on Friday, so I think the last herping video I did was probably my last one in New York. At least until I come up. You know, I'll be around. I'll be back in New York. I got family here, and I'll herp when I'm here. But yeah, next herping video will probably be in Maryland. It's pretty crazy to think about. I still want to try to get out and look for salamanders, like along one of the creeks, because you can find them in cold weather. But it's a deer hunting season now, or will be soon. So I don't really like to go out into the woods, running around during that. It can get pretty. It's like a war zone out there, guys. And I know, because I used to hunt, but yeah. public land's pretty much off limits, you know, unless you want to deal with shotgun blasts in every direction and hunters running around and deer and all that. It's a mess. Anyway, so I don't know if I'll do another herping video in New York or not. And where I'm moving down, as I said, I'm moving to Maryland. It's the Delmarva Peninsula, so between the Atlantic Ocean and Chesapeake Bay, it's significantly warmer than it is in New York, which is the primary reason for the move. You guys know I don't like the winter. I complain about it every year. And much shorter, more mild winters there. They seem to average about 10 degrees warmer than we do here. We've been planning this move for over a year now, so it's nice to finally be able to talk about it on the channel and to get excited about it. So, you know, I guess that means too, I'm going to have to change the name of the channel. Right now it's Finger Lakes Herps, because I live in the Finger Lakes region of New York. But I'm not going to live in Finger Lakes anymore. So I'm toying around with some ideas like maybe Delmarva Herps or something like that. It's going to be a lot of fun though. I mean, you're going to be there with me exploring new places, places I've never been, looking for reptiles I've never seen before. I can't wait. I really can't wait. It's going to be fantastic. Alright, move over, see who else is out and around. There's a shot of a fat-tailed gecko for you, Gorgo. He's snoozing. Just had his crickets a little while ago. Taking a nap. It's quite the life, isn't it? You guys might want to see the baby snapper. Still don't have a name for this little girl. There she is. She's doing good. She's growing. But yeah, I guess that's all I got to talk about. As far as videos go, you know, you can expect, there's Tucker, you can expect some more of those reptile movie reviews I was doing. I had a lot of fun doing those, and they're super easy for me, guys. I just do a voiceover over these movie trailers for these different reptile themed movies, and I had a lot of fun with them. It only took, you know, a very short amount of time to actually make the thing, so I want to do some more of those. I want to keep those going. Hey, Big Mama. But yeah, I guess that's about it. This video's gone on 12 minutes now. That's all I really want to talk about was the upcoming move and the new additions. So I got the blood python and the little Russian tortoise, and they're gonna need names. So if you guys got any suggestions, let me know. Blood python, I'm probably gonna let my brother-in-law name the tortoise because he's the one that got her. But the blood python I get to name, and I think I want to give her a vampire name. And it just seems to make sense. So, you know, if you can think of any female vampires or something I should name her after. But, you know, and I might document my move down to Maryland, but I'm going to be so focused on the actual move itself that I can't guarantee that I'm going to do that. Look at that crayfish. Jeez. I bought these as these are bait, sold at a bait shop. And I put them in here to feed to these turtles, but they didn't eat them.